it's been widely believed that there's 4 teams in Class 4A that are just a cut above the rest. That's Corbin, Franklin County, Johnson Central, and of course the defending champs, Boyle County. And 2 of those teams, Corbin and Franklin County, played tonight, and there's a reason why this was our game of the week. How about Malathat? Coming into Friday, Todd Fletcher said he liked his horse's stamina and ability to finish, and that's exactly what played out today. Malathat wins the 2021 Kentucky Oaks. Kentucky beats Virginia Tech 37-30 thanks to a Lynn Bowden touchdown pass to Josh Ali with 15 seconds remaining. Coming into the season, the Ads have to replace 15 seniors from 2020, but they do return their top rusher. Hall of Fame trainer Bob Baffert has always been a safe bet here at Churchill Downs, and for good reason. He's won a record 6 Kentucky Derbies, 3 of them in the past 6 years, including his latest one back in September with Authentic. The result's still the same, but the way the Kentucky Wildcats did it Tuesday night, very much different. 81-80 is the final here. Arkansas beats Kentucky.
All right, Austin, what do we learn this week?
I mean, bet on Baffert. What were we thinking?
Welcome back in. Last season, Great Crossing went from a 1-win team to a 3-win team. And headed into week 4 of the season, Warhawks have already matched that win total.
I mean, that's all you, buddy. Tonight they were looking to make it 4-0 on the season. They were taking on East Jessamine. Well, they also put together the highlight of the night. Let's just go ahead and get right to this one. And when I say highlight of the night, this is probably highlight of the year. First quarter here, Great Crossing in the red zone, gave Nichols to Zachary Kelly. And are you kidding me? Shades of Odell. Check this one out one more time.
Please, one more time. Just
this
one more
is a
time.
play you're going to see in our intros for a long time. Later in the half, we did still have football to play. They didn't end it there. GC driving again. Caleb Perry catches a swing pass, stiffs arms one defender, and just misses a trip to the end zone here. Officials say he stepped out of bounds. Big play, too, because later in the drive, it's 4th and goal. Nichols going to drop back to throw it into the back of the end zone, but it's picked off by Logan Willems, and that is not a good trip to the red zone. Nope. But Great Crossing goes on to make it 4-0 on the season with a 42-6 win. It wasn't a storybook start for the Cats against Louisiana Monroe, but the result looked pretty by the time the game ended. A 45-10 win and a 1-0 start to the season. Still, there's a lot to be cleaned up ahead of Kentucky's game against Missouri. UK coughed the ball up 3 times in week 1 and had a penalty keep the opening drive for the Warhawks alive, leading to an early 7-0 deficit. Kentucky also didn't force any turnovers. Despite all of that, the Cats recorded 15 tackles for loss and 6 sacks. Head coach Mark Stoops says that stat line is where it all starts in controlling the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's a line of scrimmage game, and we've got to continue to get better, but I really like the effort that they played with. You know, we made some mistakes, and you know, we made some penalties and some things that are very aggravating, but we made them going extremely fast and playing extremely hard. It was never for a lack of effort. That's one thing that was obvious when I put on that film, was the effort.
As for Kentucky's offense, the focus all offseason has been balance, finding a way to exploit Kentucky's dominant run game through the passing game. And after week 1, mission accomplished. The Cats no longer looked like the one-dimensional offense we've seen over the years. Instead, they ran the ball 33 times and passed it 34 times. The result, the most yards on offense they've amassed in a game since their win over Louisville back in 2018.
That's what we're looking for, is that balance, and trying to be able to set up the run with the pass and vice versa, you know, to be balanced. And we missed some things in some of the play-pass game, but we also hit some big ones that I thought were good. And the more we can be effective with both the play-pass, the nakeds, and the run game, you know, we'll be tough to defend in some of those situations.
Speaking of Louisville, the Cars will begin their season tonight in Atlanta. They'll take on Ole Miss at 8 on ESPN. Rebels head coach Lane Kiffin will not be in attendance after testing positive for COVID last week. To the pitch now. UK and U of L will resume their soccer rivalry Tuesday night. The Cats will travel to Louisville for a 7:30 start time. That game will air on the ACC network. Kentucky is looking for their first road win against the Cards since 2012. And over in the major leagues, the Reds' struggles continue, this time at Wrigley Field. Frank Schwindel's go-ahead RBI single in the 8th gave the Cubs a 4-3 win. Cincinnati has now lost 8 of their last 10 games. They're back in action Tuesday night against Chicago. First pitch set for 7:40. And that'll do it for sports. I'm Austin Miller.
Coach is fighting for his life. This to beat an aggressive form of brain cancer. He's also trying to coach his team to a region title. ABC 36's Austin Miller joins us in studio to tell us about his battle to return to the diamond.
Head coach Travis Sims told me his life changed in a matter of days. In late December of 2019, his wife Jenny found him in the living room unresponsive from a seizure. Within hours, he was taken to UK Hospital, where an MRI revealed a fast-growing tumor that would later be diagnosed as glioblastoma. Sims had surgery to remove the tumor, but says he wasn't expected to make it past 5 months. He's now at 18 months, still fighting and even coaching his players out on the diamond.
Okay. I never knew if I'd be able to make it back out here again. I was pushing and striving for it.
Travis Sims says it's a lifesaver to be back in the dugout. And while he's determined to beat cancer, the hardest part is seeing his wife and twin boys fight with him.
My wife is my rock. She's so strong. And my kids, you know, they deal with it, and they have a tough time though.
It's not some days. Sims says all days are tough, some even tougher.
My mom and dad, I can remember the days I'd have a little league or a minor league game. They'd take me around back to the house and they'd throw me a bucket of balls. And we practice every day. The tough part is I just can't do that with my kids now.
Sims has a tumor pushing against the right side of his brain. It's affected the left side of his body. His latest bad day came Sunday, when he didn't feel well enough to go to team photos. So the team photos came to him.
How in the heck?
Our coach told us, you know, he's not feeling great, and he had told us that he wanted us to just go and take pictures without him, but we got our bus driver and loaded up the bus and went to him.
That support shows up in games too.
You got it? Me getting it.
This is what it is. There it is.
Those strikes.
Sims' best friend and assistant coach Josh Earlywine has taken over the vocal duties of coaching, while the rest of the assistants and the players do what they can to make life feel normal for Coach Sims.
They've done a great job. It takes a lot off my shoulders. I just want to still be a part of it.
And when Sims is a part of it, the team is winning.
Get up, get up, get up.
And playing with the grit and determination of their coach. As of Monday, they were 18-5 on the season and a contender to win the 10th region.
If he can come out here and watch us play, then why can't we go out there and give it all on the field and do our best every time out there? And you never know when it's going to be our last time out on the field together.
I couldn't have dreamed of it being any better than except for us going to the region and winning it. Just, that would be a dream season right there. And you know, I think it's in the cards. I really do.
Now, Brian, believing has been Sims' message all season with his team, and now that he's got them believing they can win a 10th region, he wants them to focus on mistake-free baseball and the little things to help them become 10th region champs.
Now, they were just playing Harrison County the other night, which you saw. They honored Matt Whitaker, who's another all-time winningest coach. While he's honoring coaches, coaches are also honoring him as well.
That's right. Sims has been getting devotionals from other coaches around the state, and he's actually picking some of the best ones that he likes, and he's been using that to motivate his team this season.
Just an amazing story. Thank you, Austin. Stay with us. We'll be right back.